CPC-Comonal from 12E, Group 18. And for this video, I'm going to do my return demonstration of immediate newborn care. So this is actually the important things that we immediately or urgently need to do after the delivery of a baby. Okay, now the first thing that we have to do here is to perform hand washing. Okay, so since I don't have any jewelries on, so I'm good to go. Okay, of course, we are performing hand washing before the procedure as the universal precaution. This is to gather the spread of microorganisms. Okay, so now that I have properly washed my hands, so I'm going to prepare now for the needed materials. As you can see, I already have all the needed materials here. We are doing this, preparing the materials beforehand. This is for us to save time and energy. Okay, and also for us later to have a smooth transition of the procedure, of the performance of the procedure. Okay, as you can see, I have my surgical gloves ready, my clean working gloves, and also for the administration of the vitamin later, I have here the vitamin in an ampule and its syringe, and also I have here my cord care set. As you can see, it is in a sterile container because it should be kept sterile. And also my sterile gauze and the cotton balls that are soaked in an alcohol. Okay, and also the thermometer, the digital thermometer and its lubricant later, and for the tape measure. Okay, and the rest of the materials that you are seeing here is actually later for putting on clothes for the baby. Okay, so now that I have prepared all the materials, I'm good to go now to actually verify my baby's identity. Okay, so of course by looking, or actually we're going to see the identification band of the baby that we're actually going to find. It could be on either of the baby's wrist or on her ankle. Okay, so what we're looking for here, or what we can actually see here, are the baby's name, the baby's birthday, and also the pediatrician of the baby. Okay, we are actually doing this to ensure that we are doing the right procedure to the right baby. So I can see it now. I have confirmed those information that this is actually the baby that I will do this procedure with. Okay, so now that I have confirmed that this is the baby, okay, now I'm good to go to prepare the environment, okay, by keeping the temperature warm. So, okay, closing that, and I'm going to adjust the temperature, okay, that it should be warm. That would enhance the comfort of the baby, and because we will be exposing later part of the skin of the baby, so warm temperature or warm environment is ideal for this procedure. Okay, now that I have prepared the environment and I actually touched the environment, as you can see, so now I'm going to proceed in washing my hands so that I can put on my clean working gloves. Okay, so now I'm good to go to put on my clean working gloves. Okay, so now that I have done that, I'm going to get the baby now, and I'm going to weigh her on the weighing scale, of course. Okay. Okay, so in properly weighing the baby on the weighing scale, so we must bear in mind the normal weight of a Filipino baby, which is actually in the range of 2.5 kilograms to 3.7 kilograms. Okay, that would be 6 to 9 pounds or 2,400 grams to 4,000 grams. Okay, now I can see the weight of the baby. So my baby is 2.6 kilograms, so that is on the within the normal range, so I think we're good here. So I'm going to get my baby now. Okay, force carefully. Okay, and I'm going to put my baby in here. Okay, because now I'm going to proceed in the cord dressing. So it's a sterile procedure, so we're going to be putting my sterile gloves for this one. So as you've noticed, we are actually doing the double gloving. Okay, it should really takes time. Okay, so I'm going to discard this, of course, by just we're allowed to touch the sterile part. Okay, so now I'm going to restrain the upper and lower extremities of the baby. Okay, this is actually for the preparation for the next steps. Okay, because we are going to be cutting the umbilical cord, so this is actually to restrain any movements from the baby, okay, so that we can do it easily and properly in cutting the cord for later. Okay, as you can see here. First, we're just going to be exposing the umbilical cord. Okay. Okay, now that the extremities are restrained, okay, now we're good to go to actually get a cotton balls that are soaked in a alcohol, because we're going to disinfect now the cord from the base and going upwards. And discard that. Okay, because we're actually doing it 3 times. Okay, so now that we have done that, next thing that we're going to do is to place a sterile gauze under the base of the umbilical cord. So like this. Okay. And now we're going to clump using, of course, a umbilical clump or clip. Okay, 1/2 inch from the base of the cord. Okay, so can you see that? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to, so that's it. So now we're going to cut, okay, 0.5 or 0.5 centimeters from the cord clump or from the cord clip. Okay, 0.5 centimeters. Okay, put that there. Okay, and now we're going to express the blood using this gauze that is placed underneath. Okay, we're going to discard this, and I'm going to place another sterile gauze, okay, right now underneath the cord clip. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get 70% alcohol. I'm going to pour it over the cord. Okay, so we're just going to let it dry. Okay. So while we are waiting for that to dry, so I'm going to unrestrain the lower extremity of my patient, actually her left vastus lateralis, because the next thing we're going to do now is I'm going to administer the vitamin K. Okay. Her left vastus lateralis. Okay, so of course I'm going to be withdrawing now the exact same amount from the ampule. Okay. Okay. So, because for the vitamin K, it should be 0.1 ml intramuscularly, because we're going to administer it IM in the left vastus lateralis in the middle third lateral aspect of the lion's tie. Here's it now. Okay. Just going to discard this as well because it's drying. Okay, so actually I am good to go now to measure the head circumference of the baby. So our indicator here that we are doing the right thing is we're going to actually wrap it around over the eyebrow of the baby. Okay, it is actually 34 centimeters. Okay, and now for the chest circumference. Okay, so now I'm going to unstrain her upper extremities because we're going to measure her chest circumference up under the axillary. Okay, and it is 32 centimeters. Okay, we're just going to note for that. And now for the abdominal circumference. Okay, and it is 33 centimeters. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do now is to take the baby's temperature, of course rectally. Of course, we're using a digital thermometer, so I'm going to apply a lubricant for this one. Okay, of course, because we're doing this rectally, so I'm applying it on the probe, so you can see. Okay, baby, I'm going to position you now. Okay. Okay. And we're going to insert the on, insert then on. Okay. We are doing this why we are inserting or why we are attaining the temperature of the baby rectally, because actually this is for us to attain the accurate core temperature of the baby. Okay. Okay, I got the baby temperature now, and this is also actually to check the patency of the rectum of the baby, to actually get the baby into the bath, because we're just going to be actually cleansing her head because she has been delivered recently, so we're just going to wait 24 hours for us to bath the baby, okay, whole bodily. Okay, so but we are allowed to cleanse the head of the baby for now. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap my baby. Okay, baby, let's go now. Okay, into the tub here. Of course, we are going to be gripping the baby with the football grip, as you can see, while folding her ears so that the water can't get through her ears, of course. Okay, so now I'm going to rinse the baby's head. Okay, and we will be, of course, using this shampoo for this one. Okay, so pretend that the shampoo is now on the baby's head. I'm going to spread the shampoo, being careful. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to rinse that. We're doing this because we're actually going to remove the normal, like white-like fluid from the delivery. Okay. Okay. Of course, we're going to dry the baby's head with a clean towel, clean dry towel. I'm going to move it in this part. Okay. Now I'm going to proceed here. Okay. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to put on the clothes for the baby. Of course, we're going to the baby's bonnet. Okay, but actually, I've just remembered since our gloves are actually soiled from the bath, so I'm going to be discarding this now. And I'm going to perform hand hygiene so that I can put on a clean working glove so that I can continue proceeding to dressing my baby. Okay, so I'm going to proceed in. Okay, and of course I'm going to because we're going to actually dress the baby, okay, depending on the environment, of course, because we don't want to overdress our baby. Okay, and of course, in putting the diaper of the baby, so since I actually don't have one, so I'm just going to be using a sanitary napkin. Of course, we're just going to be careful not to soil or being careful for her cord, and of course the shorts. And mittens. This is mittens. As you can see, the baby actually look like she's overdressed, but it's not on her size since it's just a demonstration, so obviously doing this. And now that the baby is prepped and dressed, a new clean blanket, and I'm going to wrap my baby around. Okay, baby, start here. Okay, now baby, let's go to your crib. Okay. As you can see, with the drop light facing the baby on the baby's crib, so you can see while the drop light is on. Okay, and now I'm going to attach a crib tag. Okay. So to shade the baby's light from the baby's eyes from the light. Okay. And now what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to open one eye after another so that I can put on eye ointment. Okay, so I'll be doing this like this. I'm opening the lid and I'm going to apply eye ointment. Okay, from the inner cantos down to the outer cantos. To the other one. Okay. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is to take the baby's vital signs. Okay. Okay, So we're done with the procedure, so we're going to proceed to the aftercare and to the documentation. So we're going to record the procedure that is done. Okay. I'm going to undone my glove. I'm going to be placing it on the proper receptacle, and I'm going to perform hand hygiene so that I can proceed with the documentation. I'm going to record the procedure and the other pertinent data that we have collected earlier. And don't forget to affix the signature that indicates that the procedure is done or that we have done the procedure.
Yeah.